It's an absolutely beautiful morning. There's just no other way to describe it. And I've come east of Langston towards Selsey, and it's a very, very small tide. And I've anchored between two banks. Normally I'd anchor and fish down the back of a bank, but I've decided to anchor between two. So you might see the rip if I turn the camera around. There is a rip over the back there. And you probably won't see the one over there because it's, oh, maybe it's a slightly smaller bank over the back there. But anyway, yeah, on my own today, and I just fancy pulling on something like a ray. Anything would be nice, anything different, you know, but a ray would be good. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, a little bit late out, but it's all right. Getting old now, aren't I? Not as easy as it used to be. But yeah, not a lot of tide pulling. I don't think I need too much weight here. I think probably 8 ounces will all bottom easy in about 55, 60 foot of water. Anyway, I'll get the rods deployed and we'll see what happens. Alarm there, better check that. It's a radio alarm, it's not anything to do with my boat, but I'll check it nevertheless. I've put this first rod out, and it's only a light rod, 6 to 12, and it's got a very light tip. And I put a very small weight on for it to bounce back with a sand eel, you know, frozen sand eel, hoping for maybe a turbot or a brill. This, I'm pretty certain, isn't a turbot or a brill. This is a ray, I'm sure of it. And it's not really the right rod for it. Turn that clicker off, actually. It's just done a really, really good run, actually, and it's just nodding and dipping like a ray. Quite a bit of weight there. I think I'll do well to see this, but we'll keep going. It might take a little bit of time, and it might even break the tip of this rod. But it just shows how good these rods were, because I don't make them anymore. Such a shame. Right. Oh. I may turn the camera off. Let's get my glasses back on. Oh, got my Polaroids. That's better. Yeah, literally. Well, as you can see, I've trying to trace. I haven't got any other rods set up. That one's only got little sabikis on because I saw some clouds in the water which I thought might have been anchovies or maybe even sand eel. I don't think they're sand eel because they tend to come up at slack water. My mic is all over the place. I will get sorted, I promise. Right, I might come back to this fish when he's a bit closer to the boat. Right, I can see some colour, and I have a feeling this fish may well dive again, but it's a blonde ray, quite a nice one, quite nice for this rod anyway. Let's see what he does when I oh no, he's going to have a little go back to the bottom. I thought he might. See you later. Here we go. Put the clicker on, you can hear him go. That's exactly what I thought he'd do. There's no point trying to stop him on this rod. What I might do though is bring them in, because I've a feeling yeah. That's right, they're near the top anyway, those feathers. Well, you saw him, and quite a nice blonde. I bet he's 20. Cool. Yeah, he didn't like that much. Often think they're probably confused, really. They don't know what's happening to them, so after the initial sort of pull down, and then you get them off the bottom, and they sort of come up sometimes a little bit easy, because I think they just don't know what's happening to them. They don't know I don't mean him any harm, which I don't. I'm going to release it. Try to stop him a little bit. Go. Turn the clicker off now. You heard him shoot back down, and here he comes again. Come on, kiting back up with the tide. See if I can get him up pretty quickly, because I'm going to T-bar him off, I think. Here he comes, here he comes. Gliding in, look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, they are such handsome fish. Come on in, here you come, here you come. Here he comes, gliding in. That's a lovely ray. Right, do I T-bar him off? Do I weigh him? It's quite a nice fish. Quite a nice fish, that is. Let's have a little look. How well is he hooked? Probably very well, I'm going to guess. I might cheek him in. Be very, very careful here, because he's well hooked. Look at that, beautiful in the scissors there. Now there is a soft patch just between his cheek and his there that you can lift them. Oh, that's quite a nice fish, that. Oh, look at that, beautifully hooked. Let's get him down there. Let's get him T-barred off very, very quickly. There's the T-bar. That will come out absolutely spectacularly easily. We get him back up. Look at that mouth. Oh, you would not put your fingers in there, I am telling you now. If you were off your edge, you might, but that's a fairly hefty ray. Let me get him up, get a picture of him. Oh, there you go. What a lovely fish. Now, what's he going? Oh, he's got to go 20. He's got to. Right then, are you watching this? That's a beautiful fish. He can go back. He can go back. There you go. No messing. He's gone. First fish in the boat after 5 minutes, and it was a nice one. Get in. Right, so I've rigged up my other heavier rod, because that other rod is very light for what I'm expecting here, and I've just had the first very nice blonde ray. So I've just got a little running slider there, bead to protect it. Now I always, when I do my general fishing, end with one of these snap links, because I've never had one open up. They're really rather good, and what I like about them is you can change your trace really, really easily. So you know, you want to take that trace off, put a new one on, you just unclip it, and provided you've got that in there. I've just never had one of those open up. We've had 50-pound plus eels and all sorts pulling on them quite hard. I've just got some 80-pound mono. Probably go heavier sometimes for race, but 80 pounds should be okay. Nice strong hook there. And all I'm doing, I'm just cutting the tail off of a sand eel. Hopefully I've got the camera set in the right angle to pick this up. I'm just going to feed that on like you would a worm, round, bring it out of his back, because his back's a bit tougher than the belly, and then pull him just over the knot there, like so. There you go. And that's all it is. That's all I'm going to have, is that. That will then flick out. I probably don't even need that weight I've got on there, to be fair. I might actually, I thought I might need 8 ounces, I don't. That's 6, I think, but I don't even need that. Let me see what I've got in my little weight box. Have a look. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. 5. Ball weight. Eel on there. He'll straighten up. He shouldn't spin. Just put him over that knot properly. There we go. Now what you can do, and what I'm going to do, there we go. I should have said. Let's get another reel out. Again, tail off. What you can do as well then is put another one on, just right between his eyes, which is a nice and tough bit of him. There we go, like so. So there's another one there. Stop that one slipping down too much. Little rinse of the hands as always. And then let's just go literally out the back of the boat there. Feel it hit bottom, which it will. One of the smallest tides of the year today, I think 3.4 Portsmouth tide. That is small. There we go, I'm on the bottom, lift, feel that weight hit the bottom, in gear, set the drag fairly light, but a little bit of tension there so the fish sort of hook themselves. Click my microphone back on. Here we go. Right, so ready to rock. And when that rod goes, I'll show you. And I'm sure it will go. Let's get this on my head. God, it feels like a nice fish. Let's get this on my head. Come on now, set up. Okay, so I managed to get the two heavier rods set up. This is a Heart Bloody 2 popping rod. I just find it ideal with these Saragossa reels. Love this outfit, by the way. Use it for a lot of fishing, wrecking, codding, this, ray fishing, and I didn't even see the bite, I'm not going to lie. I just picked this rod up to check it. This is the one that had those two sand eels on. I've got a piece of dirty squid on that one, and as I lifted into it, felt the weight, and yeah, there's another, which I'll be amazed if it isn't another blonde. Here he comes. I can see him kiting around in the surface there. Very similar to the other one we had earlier, a little bit smaller maybe. I thought a little bit harder, a tiny bit more tied at the moment. Here he comes. Yeah, a bit smaller than the first one. Right, let's get his net out of the way because I'm not going to bring him aboard. I'm going to T-bar him off at the side. T-bar till they're ready. I'll get this sorted in a moment. Famous last words from Wayne, he always says that, and the boat always looks a mess, but I know what I'm doing. There you go, he's took the hook down a little bit, but I can just see it. Male fish, female fish, sorry. There it is, there's the hook. There he goes. Beautiful. Number 2 to the boat in literally 15 minutes. Good start. Oh, hello. Hello. There we go, look. Couldn't make this up, could you? I'm getting bites from that piece of dirty squid. It's a proper ray fest today, I feel. There you go, look at this rod. Starting to go. Starting to lean over. Here he goes, here he goes. Here he goes. Right, I think this fish is on. He's on all right. Fish number 3 in under 20 minutes. Well, I feel my decision to anchor between banks was a very good one, because I just thought to myself, it's an ideal when you get the two banks quite close together as these are, a few hundred yards apart. I just thought there's bound to be like a little bit of a dip between the two and a little bit of a lee in the tide, and those rays just be sitting there waiting for anything to wash over that first bank. There's other banks actually, there's about another 2 beyond this and another 1 behind me, but the bigger 2 banks on between those 2, and there's fish here. There's definitely fish here. Right, you're not going to see me pulling on this for the next 5 minutes, so I'll turn the camera off, and if it's worth showing you, I'll turn it back on for the release. There we go, yet another blonde. Again, not as big as the first one, probably not as big as the second one, but we'll have him around, we'll come around this side I think today. That rod's not in the water, it's just hanging over the side. You can see the piece of dirty squid just there. You can see the hook just coming out of his bottom jaw. Fabulously hooked fish. That will go when I can find it. There. And that will go off. See you later, buddy. Whoa. Blowing a bit. Need to get down that gym. Don't laugh. I made a move from the ray mark because literally I couldn't get away from the rays. I had about 10 blondes, Nothing else. If I'd have had any other fish, I might have stayed there. If I'd have had any other species of ray, like smallite or whatever. Got bites on here. Anyway, as I say, I've moved to a completely new mark. I've never fished this before. There's a well-known bank over the back here, a bass bank that people fish. But I've come past that. There's other banks, and at the moment on top of a plateau. I've got 2 big baits out and 2 scratching rods, and I've just had a black bream on that one. Quite a nice one actually on that rod there. But this one's going quite well. And one of these had a half a mackerel on, the other one had a couple of sand eels. So let's see what we've got. Sort of what I'd like is a decent bullhuss. That's kind of what I wouldn't mind. This time of year, start of October, they start to quarter the open ground. I really have no idea what this is. Probably just a dog, but no, it's a strap eel. Really don't want too many of them if I can help it, because they are such a pain. 5 minutes and I've had 2 bream and 2 of these, so I might have dropped on the eel pit, which I didn't want. Oh, come on now, stop it you. Let's get the glove on. I'm fed up with when I try T-bar off, grabbing that mono and it cutting into my fingers. I've done it so many times over the years. I really don't want it happening again, so glove on. And he has took that down. Oh, all right, Looney Tunes. See you later. Well, do I stay here? I suppose I will. If there's congers here, there could be bullhuss, and I'd like a bullhuss. Let's see. I said there was a bass bank over there, and there we have one. So I've been here 5 minutes. I mean, it's a brand new spot. I've never fished it before, but yeah, there's fish here. There's a 3rd species. We're quite some way away from that bank that I mentioned. I first fished that with my mate Jamie. You probably know him better as Shaky Angler. And go check out his channel. He's a good guy, Jamie, and a very good angler. And he's also very good on his maintenance as well. So he's put up a load of videos. You haven't got anywhere near enough views for the quality of the films he's putting up. So if you want some good entertainment from a genuine guy, top bloke actually, Jamie, then go over to Shaky Angler on YouTube and check out his videos. He's put up quite a few, some good stuff as well, so go and check him out. But so made yet another move, because I don't know why, but it went rather dead on the flood where I was. So I've moved much further west, nearer home, by the Nab Tower, and I've just picked up a little spotted ray. I say little, they don't get big. Now the difference you can tell, look at the spots, they don't go to the wing edge. There is a clear bit of that wing edge that doesn't have spots on it. That means it's a spotted ray and not a small blonde. Anyway, watch him go back, because I don't want to keep him. And get his bearings, and off he goes. And I've also had a bass here, about 3 pounds. So funny enough, over where I was, it just went really quiet. And it happens that way. I ended up going back to the original mark where I had all the blondes, and I was right on the same spot in between the 2 banks, but on the flood tide. And no, well, a couple of little bites, but I didn't get a fish. So strange. But I've had a few bites here already, and I've got about another hour and a half to go, and it's a stunning day. Look at this. This is just beautiful. This is what I want in the winter. You want a few days like this. We can get out chasing those elusive cod. Be good if we found some of those. But lovely, look at this, beautiful day. Right, got a bass here. Not huge, but there's me chopping board, my cool box I should say. And if I put his nose well over there, you'll see he's coming out at 52 centimeters, so he's in size, and actually he's quite a nice eating size, which is why I've kept him. Now I don't mess about with bass. I don't really I maybe I'll grab that rod. Okay, I was about to fill it that bass, but I've a feeling there's a fish on here. Coming towards the end of the day, so turn the camera up a smidge. I think that's going to be filming about right, but I'm going to say if there is something on here and I've hooked it, which I have, it's going to probably be an eel, because I've been plagued by them since I got to this mark. I did have the bass, and I had a spotted ray, but I've been this feels like another twanging eel for sure. It's what they do, just jagged, violent thrusts, and after a while they get on your nerves. But you know, I've said to people when I fish with them, it ain't their fault, is it? We're dropping the bait in front of them, you can't blame them for taking it. They do become a bit endless and irritating, but you know, it ain't their fault, is it? Here he comes. Oh, this is quite a big eel by the look of it. Oh, is it an eel? Oh no, that's not an eel. What's that? Oh god, it's a great big bullace. Oh, it's a clunking bullace. It's exactly what I wanted. Woohoo! Don't come off, please don't come off. It's exactly what I wanted. It was a... Oh, I thought that was an eel. Come on now, you. You are what I want. Been looking for one of these today. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Oh, good gracious, and he's in the net. The weights fell off, and that is a big old bullace. Whoa, that's a chunk. Woohoo! I've been after one of them. It was the idea of coming here, and yeah, he's a nice one. Woo, old Mother Comben wants a bit of huss, and they'll provide it. Let's get that off of my cowl. I've moaned at other people if they did that. Well, that is what I was after. That was what I came here for. So, he's a good one as well. He's nice. Oh, coming out the net, you. That's a nice big bullace. Bit of weight to him. I mean, sorry, Mr. Bash, you're gonna have to wait now. Let's get the T-bar. Come on now, just making a mess of everything. Come on now, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, here we go. Look out. Let's take a look at him because he's got gonads. Oh, yeah, they are. They usually cough up a load of gunk. Look at the teeth on him. Whoa. They usually cough up a load of mess. Not quite as big as I thought he was, actually. He's nice. Not quite as big. Yeah, I thought he was a bit bigger, then he felt bigger in the net. But look at the teeth on him. Ooh, they're vicious. But anyway, he's coming home, so